Alright, so gamers. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's what I said. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Popcorn always messes me up. Anyway. Uh. So today, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be essentially. I'm basically going to be making better thumbnails for the videos that are not the videos, the streams, because this is from like one of my old videos. So what I'm going to be doing for today's stream is basically just sort of editing and making pictures, just making like better thumbnails for the videos. And by the way, I did decide to make a new PNG tuber. Hopefully this is a bit better. Hopefully you guys like this a bit more, because I saw that the other streams I've been doing recently haven't been getting like really great recognition. Most likely due to simply just that model. And I know, by the way, this is a full body model, not just like a crappy one that you've been using. So, yeah, I'm getting really into drawing again, but I'm glad for those who have been coming to the streams recently. It's been very interesting to see. I'm kind of just chilling and stuff. I'm gonna be making different, like, just probably, like, generalize the streams into different categories and stuff, like the Minecraft stuff. Yesterday, I just got I'm gonna be honest, I got very heated from it. It was just insanity. I didn't want to deal with it. It was all just too crazy for me. I didn't want to deal with the whole making another world again thing, so I'm pretty sure it went through on there. So anyway, I'm gonna be making essentially just new thumbnails specifically for the zombie stuff, because I know that it's a bit annoying to like come to a stream where you were anticipating for it to be like somewhat interesting, somewhat what you were thinking, like had in mind and stuff, and unfortunately I haven't been really like making streams with like the proper understanding of what everybody's coming to the streams for exactly. And so I just wanted to make that apparent by making better streams, obviously. Just looking into it. But yeah, right now I'm going to be essentially just making new thumbnails. Alright, let's do that.
Papá, él es el chico con el que voy a salir esta noche.
Yo sí te quería conocer,
Sorry,
qué
it's an
placer tan
ad. I have to
enorme,
wait
que
for
la
it
pasen
because I
bien,
don't pay
disfruten.
for
Y usted no se va a
the
despedir de su
premium
tío, hija.
services.
Soy el fuego que...
Más hombre, muchísimo gusto,
just don't
tanto
pay
gusto
for
saludarle.
premium.
Lo único que sí
Let's
lo
just say
apellido
that.
encarecidamente que me cuida a la niña
Because
por
I
el bien
don't
suyo y el bien de su
draw a
familia.
crap ton.
¿Cómo es que se llama usted?
¿Para qué, tío?
Not
No,
only
lo que
that,
pasa
but
es
it's
que yo
just
lo
like
quiero invitar a una
it
fiestecita en la Hacienda
sucks
Nápoles.
Ay, tan bueno mi hermano, siempre
to
invitando
actually
gente
to
para
like
todos
pay
lados.
for a
Lo
couple
único
things.
que sí tiene que tener cuidado en
Not
el
only
camino
that, but I
porque
don't
está muy
have that
peligroso.
money.
¿Cómo le parece,
Usually, like, I need to
hombre,
get,
que
like, an actual, like,
el
strip
antiguo
job.
novio de la niña se desapareció un día que llegaron tardes?
I know it's not
Pobrecito, ¿verdad?
overly
Tenía una
expensive
vida
or
por
anything,
delante,
but
todavía lo seguimos buscando. Pero bueno, déjalo que disfruten, hermano. Vale, cuídense, hagan lo que quieran, disfruten, vuélvanse
But I don't even
locos.
know what the ad is.
Chile, hágame el favor, prenda la impresora de una que yo creo que se va a desaparecer otro peladito más.
Le caíste tan bien a mi tío.
This is 100% just giving me like secondhand brain rot. Yeah, we could do this for like 4 hours now. 4 hours of me just drawing. Let's go. I'm not gonna do that though. That's insanity. But I will go ahead and I'm gonna use a spray. I want to do that, see if it does anything interesting. Oh, the canvas is so large. Which is good. Especially for like thumbnails and stuff. Jeez. Frick, I don't even know what to do for the thumbnails. then duplicate this layer, duplicate this layer, and then proceed to put it this way. Let's add another arm. Alright, now that we got that, our thumbnail, I'm going to start the zombie stuff. Yes, that was literally that whole process in the beginning, like the first 40-ish minutes, close to 40, no, it's 33. First 33 minutes of the stream is literally just me making at least you'll understand that I'm not lying when I say that I make everything that I've built on this whole entire channel has literally been built by me. So if I ever bring that up, at least you'll all know that I'm not lying and that's actually true. I really have done all the models for this. Alright, so we're gonna restart the whole hardcore zombies thing. Hardcore. I think I should do a model where it's literally just like it's inspired by like a zombie outbreak or something like that. I think I should do that. That'd be really cool. But anyway, hardcore. Alright, let's start this up again for the 100th time. Trying to play Minecraft with zombies in hardcore with guns. This is gonna be a bit interesting. Especially with the new model. By the way, let me know your guys' thoughts on the new model, because I could kind of tell from the analytics alone that the other two videos were not doing too great due to the new model that I had recently implemented, hence why I just pulled this one up. I think I made this like yesterday, this new model. I hope you all like this new model that I've made. But yeah, I'm gonna start. Oh yeah, I forgot, this one's dead. Yeah, I died. I don't know how I died, but I died in this one. Oh, I died to the... Yes, delete the world. Okay. Back at it again, gamers. We're going to be doing it again. And we're going to keep doing it again until something changes. Okay, so... Zombies. It's gonna be in hardcore. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be in survival. Alright, so we're gonna be doing this again for the 100th time. Ooh, oh. Oh, we spawned on top of a mountain, okay. Wow. I mean, at least I know where there's some coal. Like, I automatically see coal right in front of me. So this should be relatively quick, getting coal and stuff. I'm slowly learning from all my mistakes. Now let's see if it's like good memory or if it's complete dog water. Because I could have legitimately just like remembered only the dumbest things possible. Hey, okay, I almost. I just dropped my phone. Okay, now they're ready. But yeah, I decided to make a new model because, again, the analytics looked like cruddy. They looked really bad. And I was just like, so nobody likes this one. And I was like, okay. And I also realized that making like no thumbnail for my videos, well, not my videos, but like my streams, was like heavily influencing that because every time everybody saw the thumbnail afterwards, it's just like a weird. It's just like my screensaver. It's not actually like my gameplay or anything, which I felt was really weird and just dumb, quite frankly. Cause it's like that's not all of my gameplay. That's not the entire point and stuff. And I'm guessing it's because people were randomly finding the videos, and so I was like, okay, so what I need to change is obviously that, like what they're saying in the videos. And so yeah, I've been trying to change it up. But yeah, let's get this started. I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a pickaxe in the first place. And go ahead, go over here, get some... Basically, the whole gist of this is... Go get wood, go get stone, immediately try to find any sources of iron and or coal. Continue to do so whilst also trying to fend yourself off from the hordes that are going to be attacking you constantly. I'm going to also need to get an axe. I don't really care for like a sword this time around because it's just like it feels like a waste to be going and getting a sword if you don't even have wood on you. Because those are the two things I need right now are wood and stone. So I just need a pickaxe and a regular axe. And my survival rate should be going up now. My theoretical survival, that is. So that's basically it. By the way, this is a custom biome, I'm assuming. So that means that this is a part of the mod. Obviously, you guys just saw that I just barely made this world. I don't know why I'm leaving that, like, I'm gonna just... Anyway, I don't know why I'm leaving that, as if I'm not going to just leave automatically after all this is done. Yeah, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'm going to, for this night, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start running around. And I know before anyone says it, yes, I know that sounds dumb, but here's the thing. It's a good idea because it's not necessarily like how it is with regular Minecraft where you have like skeletons shooting at you and stuff. At least if you're not in a swamp biome, that is. So as long as you're not in a swamp biome, you should be good. Along with that, spiders don't spawn, neither do creepers, so you should be fine. The only thing you have to worry about is obviously the number of zombies, because the zombies kind of like take out the basically you have your spawn rates replaced by the zombies, if I'm correct. So the spawn rate of, for example, creepers, skeletons, etc. Creepers, spiders, and skeletons, yeah. I think those are the only ones really. That is tremendously like bumped up, and it's just gonna be zombies instead. That's what the zombies are doing. They're taking away from those. And that's probably why you get stuff that you're gonna particularly get from like zombies and stuff. From not zombies and stuff. From all those other mobs except for zombies, is because those mobs don't exist anymore. So they're still allowing the drop rate to be the exact same as you probably would have had during a regular night. Only in this case, it's going to be with zombies. At least that's what I'm assuming. I'm trying not to get distracted or anything, because I do need to get ready for the night. For my first night, again. And unfortunately, it's going to take a while for me to get guns. What the frick? Anyway, it's going to take a while for me to go get guns. I'm feeling a bit iffy about the model. I don't know if I should make a new PNG YouTuber. I think for now I'm just going to wait, and I'm just going to like get my skills heightened on my drawing skills, you know. Add some more points into drawing, and then let's see how it starts to shape up. Because things could very well change in the future. Like, I might not even have the same type of like model in mind. I wanted to make a model really quickly, just to like get my point across for like what I'm trying to portray with my character, which is a bat, of course, a vampire bat specifically. And ow. But anyway, mining usually isn't an issue until like a couple days in. So we should be good on my... I swear I'm gonna kill myself before... I'm gonna... Yeah, I swear I'm going to... If I end up dying, it's gonna be like my fault. I'm gonna like fall or something immediately. It's gonna just like kill. It's gonna end me. That's what I should say. I need to like start like censoring myself more with the things I say sometimes, because I think that might also be why I'm kind of like not really seeing much viewership on the channel and stuff. It's probably due to me like saying a bunch of like crazy stuff on stream, which you shouldn't be saying. You shouldn't be saying, obviously. So I'm gonna just stop saying a bunch of crazy stuff, and I'm just gonna do exactly as I should, which is just sort of like try to self-censor correctly, because it's just, if you lived with me for a long period of time or anything like that, you would understand. Or like if you're like my friend or something, you would probably understand by now. Outside of streaming, just like curse constantly. And it's not it's not like bad. I don't constantly do it like in a horrible or like messed up way or anything. Like, I'm not constantly cursing out little kids and stuff, and I know to like not say like crazy stuff too much, because I'll still like slip up and I'll still say something, but it won't be like as bad as it is at home. Or like anywhere that I'm like really comfortable. That's the thing. Like I'll be at like a family member's house and I'll randomly just I'll start going on, and then I'll realize, wait, hold on, I need to catch myself, because somebody's like my dad will have to remind me, like, oh, you remember we're here with their kids and stuff right here, and I'm like, oh, and then he's like, yeah, you almost messed up again. I'm like, yep. It's hard to beat old habits. That's the thing. 'Cause it's an old it's a habit. But it can be helped. That's the thing. A habit can be helped. That's what's good about habits. They can be helped. You know what I'm saying? Whereas with other things, some things are just undoables. But a habit you can definitely deal with. Like, my habit of cursing isn't gonna, by any means, gonna be something that I cannot deal with. Like, oh, I'm so addicted to it, I can't stop. It's just like, no, I can stop. In fact, it's probably gonna be for the better if I want to make this into a career. I can't be like cursing constantly, because that's gonna be a bit dumb to do constantly. And should I put my thighs again in the thumbnail? And I'm playing. Because I did the other day. I did put my thighs in the thumbnail the other day. That's what that was. And where did all my... Did I not make one? I didn't make a furnace, I don't think. Weird, I thought I already made one. Whatever. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna try getting over my, like, habit of cursing and stuff. I want to do that. I don't know if I'm gonna continue doing this, like, if this is gonna be just, like, a constant for me. I mean, maybe this could become a constant, but it's, like, it gets kind of, like, drowning to just do this constantly. We could do this. We could just continue doing this. Problem is, do I want to continue doing this? I mean, if enough people want to watch it, then yeah. I'm just a bit of a brokey, and I don't have, like... It's not necessarily that I'm a brokey, it's more the fact that I don't like to flaunt my, like, other people's money and stuff. And I don't like to waste other people's money. Obviously, I could be getting groceries. Like, my dad could be getting groceries and stuff. I don't need a laptop or anything. And apart from that, some family members will be like, oh, what do you need? Do you need anything? And I'm just like, I won't say it, but I won't say it or anything, because it's just like, it feels wrong to tell people, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. It's like, you don't need that. You just want it for something. Like, I don't need a laptop. Every time I bring it up, it's dumb. I don't need a laptop, just like I don't need a VR headset or anything. These are things that I don't need. These are things that I could just have. There's things that you can have, but you don't need. Like, for example, do you need that to like, live? Like, is it gonna help you eat properly or anything? Or think or anything? I don't think so. Will it give you, like, financial advice or anything? Again, I don't think so. That's why I'm saying, like, I don't think I need it. I think I just want it for certain things. It's not a necessity. It's just simply an object that you can have for different things. Because I want to stream with something like that, but that will take time. I'm just gonna wait for it. Same with like a headset. Because one of my friends was talking about like a VR headset the other day. I don't want to go get a VR headset yet, because I want to save up and wait for a specific type of VR headset, that being PC VR headsets, because those ones are extremely good compared to the regular, the good old Quests, because Questies, I don't want to be considered a Questie. And I know that sounds like dumb and sort of like privileged in a way. It's not. I just don't want to have to deal with the issues that come with having a Quest. That being just like very generalized issues like graphical setbacks and other such things, because just the Quest's good at some things and the Quest isn't good at certain other things. And unfortunately the other things win in the grand scheme. I don't want to use a headset that is basically just a phone. That's essentially what its processing is and everything. It's literally just like a phone. That's where it gets all its processing from and everything. So every time somebody's using a Quest and starts complaining about it being like very crappy, it's gonna be crappy, yeah, because you're using something that literally is using the same stuff as a phone. Your phone can work the same way. That's why whenever I play VR chat on mobile and a Quest user comes up to me and talks about their stuff, I understand it, because I'm literally getting the same visuals as a Quest user on a phone. That's why I'm saying, whenever it comes to phones and whenever it comes to VR headsets, I don't want to get a Quest. A Quest is very much just graphically inferior to a lot of other devices. Like, why am I gonna get a Quest if I could get something better, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to start off with a very, like, niche headset that's just not gonna do it. After all, that's expensive, those headsets. If it's gonna be expensive, I might as well get a very expensive one that is going to actually work, as opposed to something like, for example, Quest 3, which is just, it's okay, but it's not the greatest. Like, I want something that can truly be magnificent and can really show what truly is in the future of headsets, the future of VR, because it's just like, and again, I want to wait for that, for VR and stuff. I don't have any initiative to get into like VR heavily like that. At least not a major initiative. Why is it so red? Okay, I know I put that in the thumbnail, but that's not necessarily how it is always. I don't know. I need to stop talking about like financial this and opportunity and this and this and this. And just chill. I don't know. This is like a calm before the storm though, because it's just, it's really fun to play this and have to wait. I went through the whole first day. Oh great, there's gonna be zombies spawning soon. I literally was down here yapping my butt off and not realizing that the zombies already were spawning. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Ooh. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, and I need to do something. I need to do something to get that, cause I don't want something like that. Oh, Sea Dog BA is playing or is like streaming right now. Cool. That's what the Twitch thing was for, but the actually, I'm kind of done. We're done here. Grab the stuff. Frick it, just break it. If it's in your way, just break it. Especially if you're in like a zombie situation. Just break it, dude. If you got like a door in front of you or something, just break it. Don't even trip. Cause like you're trying to survive, you're not trying to be tidy and stuff. This is the end of the world. I think the reason I'm thinking like that is because I play like that on 7 Days to Die. Which unfortunately I can't stream. Okay. Okay, we're a bit fricked. Okay, let's get out of here. I need to find somewhere to cook this stuff. The enemy is my cattle. It's essentially... That's basically like the gist of what's happening with me with it whenever I start playing this. Because these two mods are not work way too well together. And make it to where you can opt into essentially becoming a self-eater of sorts. That's all I'm gonna say, because I think YouTube would get a bit mad if I say that on stream. The thing that it actually is supposed to be that I'm trying to say. Person that eats things that are very same to them, basically. That's essentially what I'm saying. I'm eating man meat. Yeah, eating some man meat. That's essentially what's happening. I'm eating man meat. I'm assuming it'd be like beef jerky, essentially, just like hot beef jerky. Because the zombies are kind of like dried out anyway. That's what I'm saying with the 7 days stuff. Just like, you're slow enough for me to continue on. OBS and Streamlab. Now that I think about it. OBS and Streamlab. Okay, so OBS, I know 100% you can't use that on mobile. Because I tried doing that. I used to stream heavily on Reality. That's where I like first started really streaming. And I realized that I could not like stream any like games on there like how I am right now with my model at the same time and stuff. And I was like, well, why can't I? And then I looked at it and I was like, oh, I have to have OBS, and not only that, but I have to have be a certain rank on there, which means I would have to day in day out stream on there, which I obviously I can't. Literally, I could not do that at the time because it was while I was at school and stuff, and you can't stream all the time whenever you're going to school. That's just not a viable thing. Ooh. By no means was I like overly popular at all on there either. I only have like 8 followers and stuff. It's similar to how it's like on YouTube, except on YouTube I still was because I started my YouTube channel a while back, like way before like way before Reality and stuff. Cherry blossom trees. I like the cherry blossom trees. They're pretty good. They're not like for use purposes they're not that great, but aesthetically they're pretty they're pleasing. Like, they're nice to have around. I don't think I would ever use it for like my house or anything like that though, for like building anything, because it's just if your place is oversaturated with pink, it's gonna suck. No, not again. Oh, he's got them. Yo, could I trade with you? Wait. Oh, whenever he's doing something, wait. You can't trade with him. What the frick, dude? You don't trade anything anymore? Yeah, I'll leave you for death then. The kindness of my heart only exists to a degree, okay? If that guy's not doing his job correctly, okay? Alright, because here's the thing. If that trader's not trading to me, then who else is he not trading to? You just gotta think about it like that. Like other villagers and stuff, and in which case, why? Like, bro's selfish. Bro's literally the most selfish person in existence. Why am I gonna be, like, keeping you alive? Bro literally could have started the zombie apocalypse for real. Now that I think about it, he could have started the zombie apocalypse. I think to be a streamer, you have to have like a certain degree of like a certain degree in yapology to ascend essentially of the ranks of streaming and stuff. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Everyone wants to hear your sweet little voice. Anyway, so I'm just gonna continue on the trees. And holy... Dude, what the frick? The world generation is insane on this game right now. I'm seeing like such like mind-stoppingly like large holes. Okay. That actually like came off very wrong. Listen, don't think about it in any other context. Take it as literal as possible. It's a gigantic hole in the ground. What do you want me to say? Dude, it's gonna take it's gonna take a long while for me to get out of here. I was gonna joke and say they probably are gonna start getting on the trees, and then I realized, yeah, they are. They literally are. I need to get out of here as soon as possible. Oh, corn. Popcorn. Yep, okay, that's it. We're going. And then the peaceful Minecraft music starts up again. We're on some like dying light crap. That's literally that's literally what's going on. Some literal dying light right here. Where I'm like up at night, jumping from like building to building. Actually, that's a really bad idea in that game. I've never played Dying Light actually. Now that I think about it. I have played a lot of Dead Island, though mostly Dead Island 2. I haven't really played Dead Island. I played a little bit of Dead Island and I was like, meh. Cause like the face animations on there and stuff are just so goofy, bro. I cannot. I can't with the faces on there. It's so goofy. It's so goofy to the point that it's like it starts feeling like very sad. It's just like, bro, they couldn't have even. There's no way that they actually like greenlit these face animations, these are so bad. That's not to discount the fact that it is a pretty good, like, Dylan, don't get me wrong, that's a good game. Well, not a good game, but like it's a pretty solid game in terms of like zombie games as zombie games go, because just, you know, with zombie games you can have hit or misses. And before somebody says it, no, you can't really count. Was it? I'm trying to think about it. You can't count The Last of Us as a zombie game. That's not a zombie game. They've even confirmed it multiple times. They literally have a type of infected, literally called infected. And that's what they're referred to as, infected, because they're infected with the cordyceps. The cordyceps don't actually take over their... Like, the cordyceps don't keep them from dying or anything. They're not reanimated or anything. The infected in that game are sort of more like mind-controlled people who are still alive somehow, as to being straight up like zombies. And again, I know it's confusing. I know I got confused too. Man, these game companies need to stop confusing us on what's a zombie and what isn't. But yeah, in terms of different like zombie games I like, I would say obviously 7 Days is pretty high up there, especially since I've been playing it for a while. Again, I can't properly stream it, which sucks. But hey, I have this game. I have Minecraft. I wonder if I should play FNAF on stream, cause that new FNAF movie's coming out at some point. The FNAF 2 movie, they already have trailers out and stuff. At least like a not really a trailer, I would say. I think they have mostly like a sneak peek of like the film and stuff. I don't think they're actually gonna like put it out too early, like it's supposed to come out a bit later on. I don't know when. I mean, don't ask me, I'm a random guy on YouTube. I'm a random person on YouTube streaming, so it's like I can't really like do much. I can't really like say much because again, I don't know much about it. Like for example, I didn't even watch the first movie. From what I could tell, the second movie seems like they're gonna be delving a lot into like older stuff, like the stuff from the second game. Cause I remember, I don't know if anybody else remembers it, but like the things about like Toy Chica going missing. I don't know if it was like a prop or anything, but they had like a Toy Chica go missing. And everybody was like, "Oh no, we already know what they're doing with that Toy Chica." It was like a whole big spiel. I don't know if it was actually not a big spiel. It was a slight like, just a funny thing to poke fun at, because it's like everybody in the community of FNAF knows Chica just looks a bit different. That's all I'm gonna say. She looks a bit different. She looks a bit interesting for a lot of specifically like male enjoyers of FNAF. Most of like the Gooner community of FNAF is usually going to be the people who are like, Toy Chica, that's my favorite animatronic. It's like, no. If I were to say my favorite animatronic, because if I'm bringing up favorite animatronics, I might as well bring up mine. Actually, I don't really have one, because like a lot of them are really interesting and stuff. I don't even know what's my favorite animatronic. This is a bit of a later stream. a lot of you who are watching it are probably like watching it later on after the fact. But yeah, this is I think I started this at like 7 or so. And the reason I'm starting these bit later on is because I realized that my schedule is gonna have to change for like the periods of time in which I'm gonna be able to game. And the main reason is because I'm gonna be going back to school since I am gonna be a senior this year. Obviously, with my age being 18, I'm still going to school, obviously. Because to be doing streaming, I can't drop out or anything, because that's going to be stupid. Not stupid, it's just going to be a very ignorant and very unthought of thing. Like, very non-thought out thing. Very ignorant, very unorganized, very unplanned. If I were to ever, like, try to drop out, because I'd lose a lot of like IRL support, and plus it doesn't seem like the game plan for me IRL to do that. That's kind of a dumb thing. I keep calling it dumb. It's ignorant, that's all I'm saying. Because playing games and like talking to you guys and stuff, it's cool and all, but it's like I've not blown up to that degree that I would be able to just leave. I wish I could blow up to that degree, but I don't think I can. I don't think... It's not that I don't think, it's just that I don't perceive myself doing that anytime soon. Maybe in the future at some point. Again, whenever I'm ready to like actually like start like full on like streaming and collabing and stuff like that. Those are all big decisions and stuff that I can't really make at the moment. I mean, you all have seen... A majority of you have probably already seen the stuff going on with VJojo. If you're watching this, it's not good. If you start getting into like into the VTubing sphere, and because I'm not even a VTuber yet. I'm PNG tubing, as you can clearly tell. So I can't really like say much in terms of like VTubing and stuff, because again, I'm not at that level. I'm not there yet. As much as I want to say I'm a VTuber, I'm not. I'm just fucking PTuber, PNG tuber, which just kind of sucks for me. At least to me, it sucks, because PNG tubers are like very unknown and stuff, and no one really cares about them. Like, for example, I don't even know any PNG tubers or anything. The only PNG tuber I recognize is probably the same one that everybody else recognizes, which is obviously going to be like Jellybean and stuff. Who, by the way, I hope they're doing alright, because last I saw, they got into some more crap that was more, not necessarily like anything serious or anything, but it was just like a weird gooner trend where people were sexualizing her character very similarly to how like the Jaden Animations thing happened a while back in like 2022 or something like that, 2022, 2021 or something. Around that time, Jaden Animations had their avatar starting to get sexualized and stuff. And the same thing kind of has happened with Jellybean. Hopefully it's, or by the time that I've like by now it's already been done and dealt with, and I'm glad in that case if it has been, because it's just like I personally wouldn't care, but for other people it's a bit weird and a bit creepy to say the least. And it's not like like I get that it's a fictional character and stuff, and that it's not a real person and stuff. But please take into consideration the person that really made the character and stuff and is using that to represent themselves in an online space. I don't think that she's gonna take highly to a bunch of weirdos gooning to a character that she made that's supposed to represent her. I don't know. It's just, it sucks. It really does. I don't know. Why do I keep bringing up so much like crappy, like cruddy stuff? Just like stuff that sucks. I don't know. I think I should just start talking about like toaster strudels or something, just to like fill the void. Like I said, I'm just like speaking into like to absolutely nobody. But hey, you know, it is what it is. I hope everybody's day is alright. For those of you who are just watching this after the fact, again, you can catch me at any point. I don't know, like, I'm probably going to be streaming around like 8 Texas time. I'm too lazy to like figure out what the actual time is here, but like the actual time zones and stuff of the United States, but around 8-ish, like 8 p.m. I should be streaming. That's what I would give myself, is like around 8 p.m. Probably even later, or not later, probably even earlier than that. Actually, I'll probably give myself about like, let's see, I think I'm gonna be coming back around like 4. Because again, I'm just thinking about this in the future tense. I think I'm gonna be coming back around like 4:30 or something like that. 4:30, 4:50, something like that. I'm just gonna say like probably around 5-ish. 5 or 6. 5 or 6 in Texas time, I should be getting on and streaming. And in the future, I hope that I start to actually like make a schedule for these streams and stuff. And oh yes, we found it. After all this time, we found it. After me yapping forever. Now we can really get things on a roll. I sound like an NPC when I said that. I should be more like happy about it. Let's freaking go! Or anyway. Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Anyway. I think it's just because my voice is a bit like hoarse. Again, because it's because unfortunately, again, my idiotic brain forgot to get water to drink for the stream. And I'm sorry if I sound like I'm just like, if it sounds like my words are kind of like slurred almost to a degree, or like I'm mumbling. Because again, it's like kind of later in the day. I'm probably going to end the stream very soon now. I don't know, maybe not. It all depends. And I recently got a cat. She's a cute little kitty. I'll have to like take a picture of her. She's like really cute. gonna probably be eating dinner in a few minutes from now and then get back to the stream. I don't know. Alright, frick. It's supposed to be... Yeah, because I still want to make a farm with these, so I'm gonna still keep some for myself. I think the Juggernaut stuff is gonna like weigh me down a heavy amount. Oh, it's a follower giveaway. I thought it was something important. Oh, we've already reached an hour? Oh, that's good. I've already reached an hour. Yay, I've reached an hour by simply just yapping. Yapping on stream, nothing really has happened. I mean, that's good that nothing's happened really. That means I'm getting better at this. So I put myself down earlier for no real reason, because apparently I am actually getting a bit better at this. Way better than I initially was before, because I used to be like somewhat crappy at this. I'm gonna be honest. You all have seen it. At least those of those of you that have been like tuning in to watch the streams after the fact. Those of you that are like kind of like that just come after. I'm gonna start calling you guys like the bugs. I don't know what that sound was. I just realized, why are there no like, there's nothing spawning out here in the desert. I thought the husks were supposed to get replaced by the new infected, like the new zombies. That's what I thought like was gonna be the whole thing. Also, the desert temple. Let's freaking go, bro. Let's freaking go. And I'm gonna need their bones. Don't need that. I'm gonna need that for food later. Not gonna need that. I am gonna need that though, because I'm gonna test something in the future. If we find another village, I want to test it. The dune armor trim, sure. That's only efficiency 1. We need like a higher efficiency if I'm gonna take it home with me. If I even have a home in the future. Actually, let's take the string with us, because we're gonna need the string for like home defenses and stuff. And yeah, I know string and home defenses do not sound like they go together. But in this mod, they do kind of. It's a weird thing to explain. Oh yeah, I forgot the TNT that's underneath this. Oh, it's a village. Oh, it's gonna be overrun, isn't it? I have like a really bad feeling that's gonna be overrun by the time I get there. Yep. Old school Minecraft strats. A camel. Oh, cat. Cat, 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 cat. frick, dude? Alright. This is a lot of stuff. This is really good. We're doing really good for the beginning of this. This run might be it. We might have found our, like, good run. We found the desert like we were supposed to. Now all I need to do is convert some of the stuff that I've gotten and turn it into petrol. Yeah, because I think I looted the village out, so I'm gonna go ahead confiscate this house. We'll borrow it, because I think the people that owned it initially are probably gone. I probably ended up, you know, not really having a really good confrontation with them in the beginning. So I'm sure they'll be fine. They'll be fine if I take this place. So let's place down the furnace. Let's start to melt this stuff down. Next thing I need to do is I need to start converting these into blocks. That should be 5 buckets of petrol. Then we need to make the plastic masses. And then that should allow me to make myself some basic armor for that. Again, I'm mostly kidding myself out with like military attire. We need blocks of iron for that. Okay. Get our pumpkins, throw those in there. Get those moved to there. Put those in there. I'm just gonna leave the spider webs, the cobwebs. Or not the cobwebs, I meant like the string. I think I'm gonna end stream soon. Yeah. I keep saying it. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'll end off things in this sort of tower right here. Thank you all for listening to me yap for like about an hour. I'll be streaming tomorrow again, probably. Most likely around the same time. Like I said, I'm kind of trying to get an idea of what time I exactly want to start streaming at, and this is probably going to be the norm. But yeah, I want to thank you all so much for watching. So let's quit out of that. I'm going to go ahead and put the screensaver on and give my proper goodbyes. So again, thank you all so much for watching. I will be starting a new stream tomorrow, and I hope you guys all enjoy it. It's not I'm so tired. I not started streaming right now. I'm gonna just be tired and stuff. I don't know. I'm a bit worn out because I had to go. I had to go to the store and stuff like that to help buy groceries or help my dad go get groceries. I don't have any money because I don't actually have a job, so I kind of just was like, I was sitting there. I was like, we need to get this and that, and then obviously I needed to help bring the groceries back and stuff. Before you say I'm lazy and stuff, and that's not really too much hard work, I literally just live in the house, so I don't necessarily go out too much. So that's it kind of wears me out. Like I guess my battery in general, my mental battery. But again, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I will be streaming around the same time. And I hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you all so much. Bye.